We are only 9 days away from finding out which artist will be in the running to win a Grammy in 2025. I'm Abby Chachoute, joined by Giselle Jones and Bree Boyd, and today we'll be discussing some of this year's biggest music trends, upcoming artists, and our predictions of who those nominees may be. So, Giselle, what are your thoughts on kind of the music trend in the music industry this year?
Definitely. I think this year what I've noticed the most is that pop music is back. I think the girlies of the music industry are coming in really hard, dropping some bangers, and I think they're, dare I say, carrying right now. I think we've seen a lot of that pop music that you can listen to on Friday mornings, get ready to on Saturday when you're going out. Those songs that are like essential to girlhood almost, but they're taking the whole industry by storm. I've got guy friends that are listening to Sabrina Carpenter too. So I think pop is back for sure.
Absolutely.
I definitely feel the same way, but I feel like they're going more into their music videos. Like, we definitely lost that for a few years with just random music videos, not really putting a lot of effort, but they're back and they're like really basing them off stuff like movies, a lot more color, definitely. I've seen a lot more color in all these music videos.
No, absolutely. And to go off of that point, I recently watched the music video for Taste. At first, I was seeing TikToks about how people were like, oh my God, my jaw was dropped. Oh my God, like just the whole artistic vision and some of the, it was a little bit graphic in a way. But like, it's just so interesting to see artists going beyond their music again. Like you can see that with Chappell Roan, who's also on the rise right now. She kind of reminds me of that 80s synthesizer vibes, Cyndi Lauper. And even Cyndi Lauper went as far as to say on the Andy Cohen show, oh, like I really love how her performance artistry is just so holistic.
Yeah.
She kind of just channels Cyndi Lauper in a way. However, Chappell Roan is her own artist, of course.
Right.
You know, you never want to say, oh, you're like the Cyndi Lauper of today. Chappell Roan is Chappell Roan. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of what we've been seeing.
For sure.
And something kind of exciting has been seeing the collab between Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Yeah, that was a fun
What are your
one.
guys' thoughts on that?
Definitely. I thought that was such a great take. It was such a surprising collaboration for sure, but it was so well done. Not only the artistry, the music video was a vibe, but also just they're such great performers and singers. So I think it was a great piece.
No, absolutely.
I think their chemistry through the music really shone through. Like, they put a lot of effort into it. And it was a surprise. Like, I was really shocked. And I'm listening and I'm like, wait a minute. What? Like, it's definitely like a shocker to see them together, but I really liked it. And it brought back like old nostalgia of when they were like really releasing music nonstop.
Yeah. Right. Like, I don't know. These are like the two artists I think of when I think about my childhood. Like Just Dance, Poker Face, When I Was Your Man. And they're so versatile. Like, they have their hits where you can dance, but also where you can kind of cry. Like, whether you're in love, whether you're heartbroken. So that's honestly really nice to see on the music scene. But now moving on to some of our predictions. What would you guys say might be in the running for Record of the Year?
I gotta go with Kendrick. Not Like Us is a banger. I think it took this year by storm. Not only the music of the musicality of the song, the entendres of the song, it was my number one pick for sure. Not only is it a great diss track, but it's a party song for sure. So that's mine.
Absolutely. I feel like not only the West Coast enjoyed it, but all around the world enjoyed it. I was seeing TikToks of clubs all around the world, you know, it was crazy. It was kind of nice to see.
I'm gonna have to go with That Boy Is Mine by Ariana because like she put a lot in her music video first off, and then just because it is a newer version of the iconic version from Brandy and Monica, like I definitely feel like she put a lot of effort and she knew who her fans were when she got that, and I got like a lot more demographic, and it's just like I said, the music video was fire. I love that.
I love both of those records, but on my list, I'll have to say Birds of a Feather.
That's fair.
I don't know what it is, but whenever Billie Eilish breaks out on the scene, I just know she's getting nominated.
For sure.
Like, I mean, in 2020, she swept like all the major categories, which was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's really nice to see how her like style has like stayed the same yet changed, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but moving on, how about albums? What are you thinking, GiGi?
You guys have heard me say it before, and I'm going to say it again. Party Next Door 4 is my pick. I absolutely love that album. It gives you that slow, soulful R&B vibe. It makes you miss that one special person, and albums like that you really just can't beat.
No, absolutely. I haven't listened to that album. What would you say is the first song that a new listener should listen to?
I'm gonna go, for a new listener, For Certain is a great first song. It's got a fun party vibe, but it's still a good soulful listen.
I'm gonna have to go again with Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine, just because she dropped that like early March, but it was just one of those like albums where it made me feel like at peace. Like no matter what was going on, I feel at peace. And I feel like the best song on that, and it might be a hot take, True Story. I like that one because it really wakes up like that pop kind of feel, more like, I don't know, feeling yourself kind of vibe.
No, definitely. I'm gonna have to say my pick is short and sweet. I do feel like Sabrina Carpenter, just across the board, a lot of her songs really gained that popularity, but that is all the time that we have for now. And we are definitely excited to see who the Recording Academy will choose as potential winners for the awards and if our predictions will hold true. Thank you for joining us and stay tuned for more from Culture Central, and we will see you next time.